So how much does an estate plan cost, or how much should it cost? This is really going to differ from attorney to attorney, and it's one of those areas that honestly, I'm about to give it to you straight, you get what you pay for. For example, if you do it online yourself, that do-it-yourself will may cost you $99 or $200, might even cost you $20. Obviously, that's quite cheap, and you're going to get an estate plan that's honestly only worth about $99. It might actually cost your family a lot more headache and heartache down the road than you were intending. So you do want to find an attorney that can draft an excellent legal document for you that's in accordance with the state law, of course. And that should encapsulate everything that you want to see about how your assets are going to go to your loved ones, under what circumstances, and who is in charge. But you also want to make sure that your attorney will keep in touch with you as life changes. Your life is definitely going to change. The law will change. Your estate planning should stay up to date to reflect what you need. So you want an attorney who values that relationship over a transaction and who will keep in touch with you as those things change. I also recommend that you find an attorney who quotes on a flat fee basis. This should be versus hourly billing, because if it's hourly, you know that the hourly rates are what they are, but you have no clue how much time your attorney would end up spending. And so you really don't know in the end what you're agreeing to. So everything that we do here at Legal Mama is on a flat fee basis. It is agreed to in advance. And so when it comes to the estate plan package and what might be, right for you and your family, maybe it's a will plan, maybe it's a trust plan, we will help you to figure out what's right for you at that first appointment at your family wealth planning session. And you can also learn a little bit more in a number of our free workshops, webinars, different FAQ videos, so that you can really get a sense of what makes the most sense for your family and be able to make that educated decision to do that. Our flat fees start about $2,500 and go from there. So if you think that you're comparing these to what other attorneys may charge or have quoted you, I encourage you to really try to compare apples to apples. So you want to make sure that the attorney who's charging less, if that's what you're finding, is doing all of the same things that the other attorney would do or that we're doing at Legal Mama, and what that equates to and how they're charging for it. For example, with us, an estate plan is not just about the legal document. Your legal documents aren't going to be any good if you stuff them away on a shelf somewhere or a cabinet and nobody knows that they're there and they exist, or they haven't been updated and therefore nobody can really act on your behalf when they need to. It's also not just about the legal documents themselves. Even if someone does know that you have a plan and where to find it, it's about the legacy piece. It's about who you are as a parent, as a person, those values and insights, your stories and experiences, and those are the things that would forever be lost if you didn't somehow capture that, whether it's through video or letters or some other way of having those conversations with your family and the loved ones and what you want them to know or what you want to leave them over time, so that you can make sure they really know, how you're taking care of them and why you're doing what you're doing, but also what you would want them to know if you're not there to tell them. So the legal documents will help them get through that transition time and will move the assets in whatever way they're designed to do, but that doesn't speak to that legacy piece, who's going to care for your children in an emergency situation, or a number of other moving pieces that take place as part of the planning process here at Legal Mama. And so with that being said, yes, there are a number of ways that you can go about planning. There are a number of attorneys you can choose to do that. And you really need to focus in on what is most important to you as far as what is the goal you are trying to accomplish. If you just want to prepare a set of documents and it's a transactional basis, that's one thing. If you want to create a holistic estate plan that covers everything from emergency to permanent planning in place, as well as how you're protecting those assets and how you're leaving that legacy to your loved ones, then you want to work with a personal family lawyer like we are here at Legal Mama.